One small act of kindness almost cost a man his life. This is not just a story. This is a lesson you should never forget. One day a man was walking through a deep forest. The forest was quiet. Only the sound of wind and birds could be heard. He was completely alone. The path was long and the journey was tiring. But suddenly, he stopped because in front of him, he saw something shocking. A lion. The lion was not moving. It was tied with thick ropes from all sides. Its body was strong, but its eyes were full of pain, full of helplessness. The lion slowly looked at the man and spoke in a weak voice. "Brother, please help me. Please set me free. I am in great pain. I promise I will never forget your kindness." The man stood still. His heart started beating fast. Inside his mind, there was a battle. If I help him, he might kill me. But if I leave him, he will suffer. He looked again at the lion's eyes. They were not angry, they were begging. The man took a deep breath and said quietly, "Helping someone in pain is never wrong." Slowly, carefully, he moved closer to the lion. His hands were shaking, but still, he started cutting the ropes. One by one, the ropes fell. And finally, the lion was free. The lion stood up, slowly, powerfully. Its muscles stretched. Its body looked terrifying. The man stepped back. Fear returned to his heart. What if this was a mistake? But the lion said nothing. It simply looked at him and then walked away into the forest. The man felt relief. A few days later, the man was again in the forest. He was tired, so he sat down under a tree to rest. Everything felt peaceful, but suddenly he felt something strange. Someone was watching him. He slowly looked up, and his heart stopped. It was the lion. The lion walked closer. Its eyes were no longer soft. They were sharp, dangerous. The man's voice trembled. Why are you looking at me like that?" The lion replied calmly, "Because I am hungry. And you are easy prey." The man froze. "I saved your life. You promised you would not forget." The lion said, "I did not forget, but I am a lion. My nature cannot change." They could not agree, so they decided to find someone to judge. Soon they met a camel. The man told everything. The camel said, "Humans are not always kind. When we grow old, we are abandoned. I cannot help you." The man's hope began to fade. They walked further and met an old wise man. The man told the whole story. The wise man listened quietly, then said, "I do not fully understand. Show me what happened." He asked to tie the lion again. The lion agreed, because he thought he would win. So, they tied him tightly. Once the lion was trapped, the wise man smiled. "Now you are safe," he said. "Kindness is good, but wisdom is more important. Some cannot change their nature, and trusting them blindly is dangerous." The man walked away, safe and wiser than before. Kindness is beautiful, but kindness without wisdom is dangerous. Not everyone will be grateful. Not everyone will remember your help. Some people never change. So be kind, but not blind. Trust, but be aware. Set boundaries, because true intelligence is knowing who deserves your kindness and who does not.